Hi, folks. This is Dennis Newbacher, former Chopper 7 pilot for Channel 7 Action News. You're listening to Garden City Community Chat with your hosts, Carrie and Mike, and Tom with the weather. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show on this fantastic day in Garden City, Michigan.
Well, hello, Garden City and all our surrounding neighbors. Let me just turn this up a little bit. We hope you're all doing well. This is episode number 634 of the Garden City Community Chat Show. It is Thursday, September 7th, 2023. We're so happy you could be with us tonight, and we hope you're all safe and doing well. I am your host, Carrie. Also joining me tonight are my co-hosts, Garden City's very own meteorologist, Doppler Tom. How you doing, Tom?
Good. Can't believe it's already September.
I know. I was just going to say that. Geez, oh, Pete, I'm telling you, it's flying. Hopefully we're going to get some of the weather we like.
Absolutely, buddy.
Yeah. Mike just popped in. There he is, right there. I know you were watching the Lions, right?
How did you guess?
I know. I couldn't believe it. When we scheduled this show, I had no idea the Lions were on tonight. So we're going to have a quick show, but it's going to be a good show. So you're doing well?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Mike is a former Garden City councilman and past president of the Garden City Kiwanis as well. Tonight we have the pleasure of welcoming back John Smith, our fire marshal from Garden City Fire Department. Actually, he couldn't make it live. He had other commitment, but we did do a interview with him yesterday, and we're going to have that shortly. So please stay tuned for that. We also have Mike with the latest community events.
Yes, sir.
And we have a number of them for you tonight. But first up, Doppler Tom's going to be here with the most current and accurate forecast for us. But before we get to Tom, let me just mention real quick, as I always do, if you're watching this live on Facebook or YouTube, go ahead and post your comments and questions in the comment section or email us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com. The email is right there up on the screen. If you can see it right there, it's always opposite. So, yeah, or you can text a question to 734-788-9319. We'll address those for you. We also want to take a quick minute to say thank you to all of you who listen and support us every Thursday night, not only from our hometown of Garden City, but several of our surrounding communities as well. We really appreciate everyone's support. And remember, we're going to continue to promote not only our community, but yours as well. And speaking of community, if your community organization has any events, what should they do, Mike?
They should email us, Carrie.
That's right. Email the details to us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com. You can also message them to us at facebook.com/gcchat, and Mike will be more than happy to pass that along for you. We also encourage any local business to check out and join the Garden City Business Alliance and see what great things that they're doing for you. For more information, head on over to their website at gardencitybusinessalliance.org. I also want to mention real quick, lining up a few Northern exposure shows for you. So we hope to have them ready soon. They've been pretty popular in the past. So stay tuned. And next week, we're going to have Derek Parton on from D&D Sports Chat. He wants to break down the Lions opening season, college football, the Wings, Tigers, you name it. And so all you sports enthusiasts, we hope you'll join us. All right, let's get Tom in here for a check of the weather again. We're going to play that interview with Fire Marshal John Smith. Okay, let's do a check on weather with Doppler Tom. Let's see what he has in store for the rest of this week and the weekend coming up. Tom, take it away. Tom, it's my birthday weekend Saturday, so how's the weather?
Oh, this is gonna be your weekend, buddy.
All right.
That's your birthday present for me because now that we're in September, we should, and the operative word is should, be cooling down and getting into more of a fall-like pattern. And Mother Nature is going to cooperate. We're actually going to be a little bit on the cooler side to start the month of September. But the last couple of days, we've obviously been a little warm, still a little muggy out there, especially today. A little cloudy and gloomy, but still fairly humid out there. And overall, seeing a little bit of rain at times today over the last couple of days, actually, and little rumbles of thunder here and there with some embedded storms, but no severe weather. So good news on that front. But we're going to start to wind down this pattern as we're going to start to dry things out tonight and over into Friday. Friday's looking like a pretty good day on tap. Temperature-wise, we're definitely going to be seeing cooler temperatures to the work week with temperatures probably getting into the upper 60s for highs. So that's ideal for me personally and me and Carrie personally. But overall, we're going to see much cooler air coming in with much more less humid air, is what I'm trying to say, and drier air coming in. So overall, pretty cooler time out there. A little cloud cover at times tomorrow, but the sun will begin to peek out at times during the afternoon and the day. So not too shabby. And then as we get into the weekend, we're looking really good this weekend. A lot of sunshine. Temperatures will probably be in the low 70s this weekend.
Ooh, nice.
Maybe a mid 70s as we get into Sunday, but Saturday will be in the low 70s. A lot of sunshine. Cooler temperatures overnight in the mid 50s. So
low humidity too.
What better I could do for you, Carrie?
Low humidity too, right?
No humidity whatsoever as we get to the weekend. So it's going to be a pretty good weekend on tap. No rain or anything to worry about. Dew points. If you know anything about dew points, they're going to be into the 50s. So that is a much more drier area for sure out there. But as we get into next week, we're definitely going to continue to see the cooler pattern continuing. A little bit of rain into early next week as well. So as we get into Monday, we're going to start out the work week with probably temperatures again in kind of the mid 50s. Mid 70s. Temperatures, lows in the mid 50s, and overall probably cloudy start to the start of the work week as we have another system coming in kind of Tuesday morning and into Wednesday. We're going to be seeing some more rounds of some rain moving through, so it's not going to be kind of the most glorious start of the work week, a little bit on the wet side. No thunderstorms because we're not going to have a whole lot in the way of any instability because during all this kind of rain moving through, we're going to stay into the upper 60s. So we're definitely going to be seeing a cooler and a little bit of a rainy pattern to start the work week on Tuesday into Wednesday, and then drying things out to end the work week on Thursday, Friday, and then the following weekend. So as we get into Thursday and Friday, we're going to again see temperatures continuing to be kind of in the mid to upper 60s for high temperatures, so a much cooler weekend on tap for as a whole. And then as we get into the weekend, we're going to probably see temperatures modify a little bit, but not much, into the low 70s, and a pretty good weekend on tap, as well as temperatures might get into the lower 50s for overnight lows as we get into kind of late in the week and into the weekend. So much cooler pattern on tap for sure and through the foreseeable future, and looking pretty good for the Saturday game with Michigan, a classic fall day out there. So looking forward to that and actually beginning to watch it. So that's kind of where we're at with all the weather across kind of our area. Really fall-like pattern really kind of settling in. We'll probably see some 70s as we get into kind of mid September. So we're going to kind of just be fluctuating between the 60s and 70s over kind of the next couple of weeks with some kind of some just rounds of rain mixed in there every a couple days as we have some systems moving through, just reinforcing that cooler air. But no more big storms, no more severe weather to really speak of as we're starting to get into the kind of the winding down of kind of that season and getting into kind of a more fall-like pattern. So enjoy that. But weather is always busy. It's always something. The hurricane season really started to get feisty as well. We had a system that moved through Florida kind of recently over the kind of the last week or so. There's a couple more systems out there to keep an eye on, but right now there's no immediate threat to the U.S. with any storms, but there is quite a bit of strong hurricanes out there on both sides of the coast across the Atlantic and the Pacific that we'll keep an eye on, but no immediate threats to really worry about. So that's some good news as we're pretty much getting into the peak of hurricane season. So we'll keep an eye on that. But if we don't get anything to hit the U.S., that's pretty good. So they could just be out there into kind of the fish area where the fish, we call them fish storms, where they don't affect anybody, but kind of the fish out there. So pretty good news on that front with no immediate hurricanes to really worry about. Other than that, we're definitely just going to be continuing to deal with this fall-like pattern across the Great Lakes. So enjoy it. But if you want to keep tuned to all my local weather information, just go to my website, DopplerTomsWeather.com, and it will keep you updated as we settle into the month of September.
All right. So we got some sweatshirt weather coming. That's nice.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I like that. Sweatshirt, sweater.
My cup of tea, too.
You'll be at the Big House, Mike,
Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great day.
Starts at 3:30, so it'll be a little cool by the time the game ends.
Yeah, take you a sweater or jacket or something for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. We will see you next week, right?
Sounds good. Go Lions.
Go Lions and
Go Blue.
have a good weekend.
Yeah.
I'd see you. All right. Let's see who we got in there. We have, there's like 8 watching that I can't see. Derek Parton, next week's guest, is in there from D&D Sports. Michael Bingo's back in there. How you doing, Mike? Good to see you. Retired Fire Chief Kathy Harmon is in there. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you as well. The Notary Babe, Shannon Coffee, is in there. How are you tonight? Good to see you. Also, Kathy Ward is in there. Hi, Kathy, our number one fan, as always.
Hopefully she'll be back at
Commission
on Aging on Wednesday.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we're doing good, Michael. So far, so good. And if the Lions win, we'll really be doing good.
Yeah, that may take a miracle, but we can hope.
Yep, got to be optimistic. All right, let's get to our guest interview tonight with Garden City Fire Marshal John Smith. He could not make it live tonight, so I did an interview with him. It's about 20 minutes, so I hope you enjoy it. So let's get to that. All right, we're talking with Fire Marshal John Smith from the Garden City Fire Department. How you doing? Welcome back to the show.
Good, Kerry. I'm doing great. How are you?
Yeah, we're doing fantastic. We were talking a little earlier. It's finally cooling off a little bit, and that's my kind of weather. I like fall.
Fall, football, and cool.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about what your duties are and when you're called in to perform your services?
Sure. I work 40 hours a week, so I'm here Monday through Friday. Typically, I work from 8 to 4 or 4:30, depending on the day. Mm-hmm. And my daily duties could include a lot of different things. I do inspections with the building department, C of O inspections. And those are for new businesses that are opening in town. I'll work with the building inspector to go over the actual building to make sure it's safe for the new business to open. Along with the new buildings for the C of O inspections, I also do plan reviews if someone's actually going to build a structure. And those occur at the building department as well. I do fire investigations if we have fires. So I'll come in. If it's a serious type of event, I'll come in the day of. If it's something that can wait, I typically will come in maybe the day after or in the morning when I come in, I'll go check it out. And those investigations are for origin and cause. We had a couple investigations that were in June. Actually, sorry, July. August was a little slow on that, but one of them was a commercial structure, the other was residential. And again, it's usually for cause and origin and cause. And then I'll attach my investigation report to the fire officer's report. I do public education. We have our open house coming up. That's part of my stuff that I do. But I also reach out with the kids in the schools. I go to March is Reading Month. You like to get new fire books or fire education stuff to read to the kids during March. And anytime the schools will call and ask, I'm happy to go there. And then October specifically, since it's Fire Safety Month, we go to the schools and visit that entire week. And then open house this year is October 14th.
Right. I wanted to put that up too in a little while, and we'll discuss that. Now, when you investigate these fires, are you working along with law enforcement too with that?
If it's a suspected arson, incendiary fire, usually the people who I work with for residential fires are the insurance companies. So they'll send an investigator, and together we work at the house to try to dig down to the bottom base. You'll start from when you walk in or when you start walking around the house is when the investigation typically begins. And you start in areas with the least amount of damage and work your way into the area with the most. Typically, the area with the most amount of damage would be your room of origin. And then you try to get all the way down to the point of origin, which would be what actually caused the fire.
Right. If it was like electrical or something like that.
Electrical, accidental. It could be a number of different things. And the insurance companies will send out their investigator. Obviously, they would like to know what caused the fire for their homeowners insurance, policy. And 9 times out of 10, we all both come to the same conclusion.
So, good.
Yeah.
So you guys kind of work hand in hand, then. That's good.
Yeah, hand in hand. And you're supposed to do any of those investigations. You're not supposed to be out there by yourself because you could have potential issues. You could fall through the floor. You don't want to be
right
anywhere by yourself. In the fire service, we like to work together in teams no matter what. So like on a fire ground, you're always going to be with a buddy. And the same thing with investigations. Right.
And I imagine it's pretty time consuming too. I don't think you're in and out that quick.
No, we usually, it'll be, from my experience recently, is multiple days of time where you'll go out there and it'll be stages of digging. And a lot of times if you have more than one insurance company, it can take even longer because you're trying to coordinate 4 different investigators, and we have to figure out what time we can all get out there. And it's kind of that will take more time when you have to have more people involved. So,
all right. Well, sounds like you're a busy guy. That's for sure. All right. Let's bring up a few slides here. We do have the August run volume, 391 for the month, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And then EMS, you did 250 runs, and then fire and other hazards is 141. Now, what would other hazards be like?
It could be wires down. You could be, sometimes we'll go for carbon monoxide alarms. A number of different things can fall into the other hazards category. We go to for any reason that people call 911, if it's not EMS and the fire truck is there, other fire hazards.
Right. Yeah. Now compared to July's numbers, total was 405. So we're down a little bit, 14. EMS was 256.
Yeah.
And then other was 149. So down a little bit, not much.
Overall up for the year, though. I mean, we're progressively on an upward trend, I would say. Without having,
especially with all the storms we've had, right?
Yeah.
That's got to increase the other hazards.
When you have a storm like that and it comes through, you'll get dozens and dozens of down wire calls, which those are concerning because you'll have people that may not be aware that the wire's down, and a primary line is packed with a lot of power, and if you come in contact with it, usually it's not a good thing. So right. Have we been pretty fortunate in that though, with the hot wires and people touching them or anything? Well, I've only been around one that I know of that someone actually came in contact with one recently, and that wasn't due to a storm. It was another situation. But as far as storms and people coming in contact with them, we usually, hopefully, are called and informed of it, and we can sit on the ones that cause the most concern for general safety.
Right. Yeah. Well, hopefully the word has gotten out. Stay away from them downward.
Yeah.
You don't know if it's hot or not.
No, you don't want
a phone line. Could be hot wire. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
All right, let's move on. What do we got here next? Oh, here's the open house.
Yes.
So what can we expect this year with the open house?
In years past, we've always had it inside the station.
Mm-hmm.
And due to the construction that we have.
Right. We'll get into that too.
Yeah, we'll get into that. We're calling audible here. And as far as I know, the last conversations that I had with Chief and our administrator, Marin, is that we're going to have the actual open house for the fire department to occur on the lawn out in front of City Hall. So it'll be adjacent to the station.
Okay.
The way they have it right now is that we can't get people in and out of there safely. It's just not accessible to the public. So
right.
We're looking at doing some bounce houses, a tent. We'll still have the trucks out there, and the people that we usually have involved with the open house will hopefully still be there underneath the tent.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it's going.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And that's October 14th. Coincides with the chili cook-off.
Coincides with the chili cook-off. The normal open house is from 12 to 4. And then we typically have an hour of a silent hour, we call it, for special needs or people that
right.
Like to be around a bunch of other people.
I always thought that was really thoughtful, man. That's really great,
Yeah, I think so too, and it gives the kids a chance that may not want to go see the truck with everyone around it, or just need a little less stimulation. And that's kind of the goal there, to be accessible to everybody.
Exactly. Now, is the fire department going to have an entry in the chili cook-off?
We are, and we're the defending champions. So
that's right.
Those guys won last
year. What a stupid
year.
Question, eh?
No, I mean, we always do. And last year they won. They had the trophy in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And guys that were part of the cook-off team last year are very proud of their efforts. And I think they're hopefully going to have a repeat. I would imagine they can put together a pretty good bowl of chili, though.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's great. And there you are with Sparky. Sparky will be there, I'm sure, for the kids.
Sparky will be there. A little inside information. The guy in Sparky is actually my 15-year-old son, Jude.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Jude.
Yeah. Jude, I think he may reprise his role as Sparky this year.
Yeah, let's hope it's not a 90-degree day, eh?
Yeah, if you take off Sparky's head, you'd see an angsty teenager underneath it.
Well, that's awesome. He does that for you guys.
Yeah, it was exciting. Last year was my first open house as the fire marshal, so kind of they call it your birthday party at the fire station. You have certain days of the year that everybody has their birthday. I guess that's mine. My baby there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it'll be fun. You'll do a great job as always.
Oh, thank you.
All right, let's see. Yeah, there's the new truck.
Nice.
I'll be able to see that. How's that working out for you guys?
Working out great. I'm jealous to get to drive it. Every time I look at it, it's I think the best looking truck.
It is.
By far.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, and it's been a couple little, I wouldn't call them growing pains, but just nuances of a new truck that we worked through. And it's a very capable truck, and we are lucky to have it, and thank the city for working with us to get it.
Yeah, that flag on the front is awesome. I really love that. Yeah.
The Garden City down in the front bumper.
Yeah.
Lights up too, and every time I see it driving around.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It really is. And so advanced now. The technology, it's unbelievable. The cameras and everything on it.
Yeah, the cameras are great. The 360 cameras, and it's able to be deployed. The ladder can get up quicker too. With all that technology comes more sensors. So there is some more sensors that are involved, and it can become a little finicky. That's why we have an engineer's position, and those guys are responsible for knowing all the ins and outs of that truck and being
very important,
proficient with it.
Yeah, very important position for sure.
Mhm.
I know last time Captain Ray was on, he was live and showing it, and he
Yeah.
had it all lit up. Oh man, it's gorgeous, really
It
nice.
is. You can't miss it.
Yeah, you can't miss it for sure. All right, now we'll get into the remodeling, the construction part. This
Yeah.
has probably changed quite a bit on the month that.
So I would say it has changed. Yep, we have the actual brick is up too. So they have matched the brick, exterior brick of the building to these new portions of the station.
Now, what's this going to be right here?
This will be a vestibule for public entrance, which
Okay.
we've never had before.
No.
Everybody who's come and visit the station in the past has always been told to go around the back, never mind the don't enter signs, and you can park in the parking lot behind the station.
Right.
With the new addition, we're going to have a couple spots that'll actually be located up front.
Mhm.
So members of the public can come in and then we'll be greeted by our wonderful administrator, Mary.
Oh, awesome. That's going to be nice. Yeah, that'll be a big change. And then this is the back end.
Yeah.
How has this progressed?
This has progressed pretty substantially. I would say the guys on the left, we're building up the walls for what will be the new bunk rooms, and each individual member of a shift will have their own room. So there's going to be 7 rooms and then an additional bathroom added to the back far corner there. And so all those walls are up. The brick is done as well, and they have the plumbing put down for the bathroom,
Wow.
which is a full bathroom, and I have the bathroom and shower. So
Oh, that's great. Wow.
yeah, it's going to
Yeah,
be.
you know, as much time as you guys spend there, you need that, you know?
I know.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things too where it gives everybody their space, and they'll be able to kind of relax after they come back from the big ones. So
Now they're bumping out the kitchen. You're getting a nice new kitchen too. You'll be able to display that trophy, huh?
yeah, the chili cook-off trophy could probably have its own pedestal.
Right.
So yeah, this will be the new kitchen. It's bumped out from the other one. It kind of gives us some more space.
Mm-hmm.
From what I've seen in the prints, that they've got space for each shift to have its own fridge, which is typical in fire stations.
Really?
Currently, the way that it's set up, we have 2, which seems like a lot, but it actually is not much. So each shift will be able to have their own fridge where they put their own food, kind of bits separate from each other.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's no food stealing, hopefully. I'm sure
Right. Right. And this is just a side view of it, how far it's going to be bumped out, I guess.
Yeah, the side view of the kitchen there.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah, that's going to be nice for sure. But I can see where, you know, you'd have to move the open house because
Yeah.
just too much going on there, the liability and that. I mean,
Yeah, as it sits right now,
Safety.
the next step, from what I was to understand, is they're going to pour the flat work for the addition where the bunks will be,
Okay.
and they still won't have any roof over top of the new expansion of the bays. The bays will get pushed back as well.
Okay.
You can see them in the center there. They're going to be pushed back, I think, another 10 to 15 feet,
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
which will give us a little more
Deeper,
space
be
in there.
deeper then.
Yeah, they'll be a
Okay.
little deeper, but the roof and everything won't be in by the time the open house occurs, and it'll probably have a similar, other than the walls being up, it'll look fairly similar to it is now, and we don't need anybody getting hurt. So
Mhm. So yeah, bringing the garage part out deeper, that'll give you more room to walk around in there, hopefully.
yeah,
'Cause
there'll be
it's
more
pretty
room.
tight there.
The new truck does kind of come back further into the bay, and there is really no storage in the garage or in the apparatus bay itself. So the way it's written, or the way that it was planned, hopefully, is to have storage for the guys inside there for their gear, and actual more room for that will happen, that bump into the size of the apparatus room.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So are you guys seeing any reason to have to move the vehicles out of there during construction? Yeah. Do you know?
At this point, we're able to back in from the front.
Okay.
As far as will there be a need, or will they need that garage, and I'm sure there'll be a point where we have to figure out something temporarily to
Right.
put them someplace if they're working inside the actual main garage there.
Mm-hmm. Or
If that
just
happens, we'll adapt and overcome like we always do.
Right. Yep. Always for the better. And then let's see what I got here. Oh yeah. Now you guys are hiring, eh?
Correct. We're
What are you
hiring.
looking for?
We're looking for some compassionate, hardworking candidates.
Yeah.
We have 3 openings currently, last I knew, and that's open until they're filled, I believe. I know we have applications in. The exact number changes from day to day, so I'm not privy to the exact number currently. But the more the merrier when it comes to choosing people to work with us. And
Right.
I'm sure that we'll get the spots filled.
Yeah. You definitely want people that are going to fit in and be compatible with you guys, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that, you got to figure all that in, right?
And it's kind of right now, people that are fully qualified have the run of the gamut to where they want to work. Some of the things I love about Garden City is we're a smaller department. You get to know the people you work with very well.
Yeah.
And
Real family.
Yeah, it gives you a family type feel. So I think that's one of the things that has always been impressed upon me, and I enjoy the most about working in Garden City.
Yeah, it is a great community, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And you guys are doing a great job.
Thank
I think we got probably the best fire and police in the area, to be honest.
I think so too, but I'm partial to it. So.
Yeah. Now, how long you been with Garden City?
Coming around on 7 years.
Okay.
So not super long.
But you were named fire marshal what, a year ago?
Yep, last
About a year?
September is when I took over the spot. So
Oh, okay.
we tested for it in August, and
Happy anniversary.
Yeah. The full year and a full circle. And I kind of have some things I have, my process is down, and then other stuff, it's some days you come in and you have a plan and you want to accomplish whatever you're chose to accomplish for the day, and then you got to call an audible and just do what needs to get done, I guess. So
Right.
And the other thing,
you're probably busy with the open house plan.
yeah, open house keeps you busy, but I think that when you have multiple different things that you're trying to complete and leaving them open and realizing they'll be completed eventually, it's hard because you come from the fire side of it where we go to a call, we finish the job right then and there, and then we move on to the next one. So learning how to balance all those different things and keep them open and progressing is what I'm learning how to do. So
Yeah. It is. It's a learning process.
Yeah. Oh, we got guys working at the police station here.
Oh. Hey, that's all right. That's live, right?
Yeah, the way it is.
Well, look, it was great having you back on, and you're doing a great job. Anything else you want to cover before we go?
I think that's about it. I know anytime you want me on, I apologize. My life is a little busy and football.
Oh, no, don't
and
apologize.
everything like that.
No.
So
No, this works out great. This will be up on Thursday's show.
okay.
And if they want to contact you, anybody, they can call you there. The number's up on the screen, 734-793-1749, or email you, johnpaul.s@gardencitymi.org.
And I do my very best to be as approachable and easy to contact. So I try to get back to you as soon as you call me. Or
You're very transparent on that.
Sorry.
That's okay. Hey, you take care and say hi to all the guys for us. And we hope to have you on again soon and hopefully see you at the open house.
We'll do care of you too. You have a good afternoon.
All right. Take care.
All right. Bye
Thank
now.
you. All right. John Smith, Garden City Fire Marshal. All right, we're back live. I hope you enjoyed that. We did that yesterday. So a lot of good information there about the open house, especially where it's going to be held. So we wanted to get that information out. I want to mention a few other people that have joined us. We have Ed Wilhite from Hogs Barbecue. How you doing, Ed? Patty Fix is in there. Farm Salvador is in there. How are you? Alex Bogue. Also, let's see. Denise Stabley. Hi, Denise. Long time no see. Good to see you. And we have Mrs. Chats in there. We have Bonnie Rabinski, also Moose James, and like I mentioned, Derek Parton. So,
Yep.
all right. Once again, if you'd like to contact John, his number is 734-793-1749, or you can email him at johnpauls@gardencitymi.org. He is very transparent, and he'll answer any of your questions if you have any. Okay, moving on. The next city council meeting is going to be Monday, September 11th at 7 p.m. in the council chambers located at 6000 Middle Belt Road. These meetings are a good way for you to get involved and voice any concerns you may have. All right, let's get to the community events. Are you ready, Mike?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this.
Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. That'll be the day
Time for
when you make me cry. You say you're
get
going
Mike
to
in
leave.
here. Mike,
You know it's
away.
like that'll be the day when I die.
All right, good job. Almost as good as the national anthem that we heard. Your TV's a little loud.
The Lions are playing in the background. I don't know how it's going.
All right.
Okay, Sharon Coffey, professional mobile notary public services. She does mobile notary services, virtual notarization, apostille agent services, I-9 employment verification, loan signing agent, whatever you need notarized, Shannon can handle it.
Yep, that's for sure. She can do it all.
Carpet cleaner.
Oops.
Yeah,
What did I do? There we
yeah.
go.
Dennis, you didn't leave Dennis up very long. Tile and grout, upholstery, auto, floods, carpet. Dennis can handle them all. Call 734-299-6496.
All righty.
Straight Farmhouse, museum hours are Wednesdays and Saturdays, 12 to 3. You can contact them at 734-838-0650. Find them on Facebook at Garden City Straight Farmhouse. I guess they just had a pretty good Rosie the Riveter program.
Right. Yeah, they had a nice turnout there. It was awful hot. We couldn't make it, but I heard it was very nice.
Wayne County Veteran Services every Tuesday and Thursday from 8:30 to 4:30. You can call 313-506-0302. And the American Legion Department of Veterans every Tuesday from 9 to 3. Our old buddy Randy is in charge of that. You don't have to go downtown. You can get all your veterans issues handled right here in Garden City.
What a great service that is. Wow.
Open computer lab. They got a beautiful computer lab. Mondays 9 to 2.
Beautiful.
Fridays from 2 to 7.
Yeah, please take advantage of it because it's really, really nice. All new equipment, right, Mike?
Right. Senior Fitness Club, Radcliffe Center. It's open to 50 and older. Club hours are Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 7. Saturdays from 9 to 3. 3-month membership is $25. 12-month membership is $70. Drop-ins for just $3. And for more information, call 734-793-1870.
Yeah, they got all new equipment there too, I believe.
Yep. Senior Lunch and Fun. Garden City Senior Center is presenting this. This is going to be from 12 to 2. The next one is on October 13th. The menu will be hot dogs, hamburgers, baked beans, cider, and donuts. Tickets are only $10. Enjoy a catered lunch and fun activities. Purchase tickets at the Radcliffe Center or online at gardencitymi.org /parks. Questions, call 734-793-1870.
Yeah, that's not a bad deal.
No. Fall open house.
It's coming.
Yep. Saturday, September 9th. Come see the all-new fall and Halloween products that our crafters have been busy making. We will have donuts and cider for you to enjoy while you shop. This is located at 832?
34852.
34852 West
Yeah.
Michigan Avenue in Wayne.
Right, the Makers Market. I haven't been over there, but I hear it's really nice. I'm gonna try and get over there.
Citywide garage sale weekend, 9 to 9:10. Sellers register your sale on our website to tell buyers where you are located and what you're selling. Buyers check out www.cityofwestland.com to streamline your shopping day and find just what you are looking for.
Yeah, no permits required either. That's good.
Nope. Neighborhood Watch, next one is going to be September 12th, my wife's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Second Tuesday of every month, 7 p.m. at the Garden City Police Department. Okay, Wildlife Safari, the Animal Guy on September 12th, or Saturday, September 23rd from 12 p.m. at the Radcliffe Center. $7 an adult, $7 a child, $5 a sibling. Space is limited. Register now.
Jerry Thorne from the Party Animal Travel is in there. He says they're watching from the Finger Lakes.
Oh,
Thank you, Jerry.
New York.
Hello, the animals. All right, that sounds interesting.
What else you got? Kids Dodgeball, Wednesdays, September 13th to November 1st from 6 to 7. Ages 7 to 11 is $30. 8 weeks of matches, skills, and ball techniques.
Yep.
Parent-kid matches, fun games for ages 7 to 11.
$30.
Computer Basics, Introductory to Computer Navigation, Wednesdays, September 13th to 27th from 6 to 7 p.m. in the Radcliffe Center. Does having to do a task on a computer give you stress? Yeah, for $15, ages 14 and up, you can attend this class and relieve your stress.
Right. All right.
Inside the Flea Market, $1 admission fee, September 15th and 16th, Friday and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Berwyn Senior Recreation Center, 26155 Richardson in Dearborn Heights. You can become a vendor by calling 313-791-3550.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Historical Society fundraiser, trolley car, 857 North Wayne Road on Saturday, September 16th from 9 a.m. to 12:30.
Mm-hmm.
Its cost is $35.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh. Lucky Squirrel, the last one is September 16th. Outdoor flea market, craft and vendor event, 150 plus vendors, arts, crafts, antiques, and more. Kiwanis is going to have a bake sale there. Garden City Town Center parking lot at the northeast corner of Ford and Middlebelt.
Yep, last
Admission
one
is free.
Last one of the season.
Westland Craft Beer and Wine Festival, Saturday, September 16th from 5 to 10. Over 150 craft beers and wines, live music, food trucks, and cornhole games.
Wow. Yeah, it's at Tatton Park in Westland.
Kid to Kid sale, Saturday, September 16th. $10 for a table, $5 for additional tables at the Radcliffe Center on September 16th from 9 to 1. Free to shop.
A lot of stuff going on the 9th, the 16th, October 14th. Wow.
Yeah, 9th and 16th are Michigan games. I can't attend those. Boba's View Lodge number 9885 is having an auxiliary craft fair on Sunday, September 17th, from 12 to 5 at free admission.
Yeah, that address is 6440 North Hicks Road in Westland.
Thank
That's
you.
hard to see.
Yeah. Night shift hiring blitz. Bonuses up to $10,000. Same day offers for RNs Thursday, September 28th from 11 to 8 p.m. Bring your resume. Walk-ins welcome at the Garden City Hospital.
Eric just said St. Brown just had a TD for the Lions, 7-0.
Hey, fantastic.
Yes.
I got it on, but I can't really follow it with this going on.
Yeah.
Wear your favorite superhero costume to a kid's superhero dance. $8 a kid, $5 for additional kids. It's going to be at the Radcliffe Center on Friday, September 29th from 6:30 to 8 for first to fourth graders. Parents are welcome and free.
Yeah, he'll keep us up to date. He said it was a hell of a drive.
I got it taped. I can watch it later.
Yeah,
The Butler did it.
we won't be much longer.
Yeah. At the Westland Center for Arts. Inspire Theaters program is going to be on Friday and Saturday, September 29 and 30, October 6 and 7, 13 and 14th at 7:30, and Saturday and Sunday, October 1st, 7th, 8th, 14th, and 15th at 2:00 p.m.
Yeah, I saw on
Tickets are $20.
Facebook they're actually auditioning. Today they were started.
Garden City Public Library presents a cooking club with Emily Schwartz with Herb Butter, Saturday, September 30th from 1 to 2:30. For more information, call 734-793-1830. Family Bingo Night. Join us for a fun night of bingo and prizes for the whole family. And Friday nights from 6:30 to 8 p.m. There'll be one on first one will be on October 13th, and there'll be ones later on in November, December,
Right.
January, and February. It's open for all ages. $5 a person. Children under 5 are free at the Radcliffe Center.
Wow. Bingo, boy, I tell you, that's popular.
Yeah.
Very popular.
Get us an early start on holiday shopping. Indoor. So it's Rain or Shine Craft and Vendors Show. Saturday, October 14th. $1 admission will be entered in a raffle from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Berwyn Senior Recreation Center.
Can't beat the admission prices.
No.
We just talked about this.
Yeah, the open house for the fire department on October 14th.
Yep.
Chili cook-off on October 14th. The Kiwanis is going to have an entry in that this year too.
Okay.
12 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Yep.
Hot chili, cold beer, live music, hot rods, motorcycles, vendors, and more.
Yep.
Wayne Fire Department is having a pancake breakfast on Saturday, October 14th, 9 to 12 at 3300 South Wayne Road in Wayne, Michigan.
It's a whole lot of stuff on that flyer.
Yeah. A pizza party for kids, a kid's birthday party for $10.
Yeah, enter to win a kid's birthday party. Okay. At the Wayne Fire Department. I wonder if we're going to have a pancake breakfast. We used to have those all the time.
Yeah, the last one was in Dearborn Heights, wasn't it?
Right. Yeah, Dearborn Heights.
It was
Moose.
pancakes were good.
Yeah, they were. It was a good breakfast. Good time.
Yeah. Harvest Festival, October 14th. A lot of stuff on October 14th. Pumpkin painting, pony rides, live music, trick or treat, cider and donuts, and more. This is at the
Jefferson Barnes Community
yeah.
Center. 32150 Dorsey Street, I think.
Thank you.
Yep.
Free family fun.
Right.
Garden City Parks and Recreations having their 5th year master plan community forum. They want to hear your ideas on Tuesday, October 17th from 6 to 8. It's open to the public, Radcliffe Center. 1751 Radcliffe Street.
Yeah, they actually emailed out a survey not long ago. I think I did that.
Yep. Program instructors are needed.
Yes.
I cannot read those potential classes.
Archery, photography, woodworking, sewing, knitting, cooking, baking, calligraphy, ballroom, line dancing, sign language, music, hair and makeup, and the list goes on. $20 to $25 an hour. That's not bad. And that's at the Radcliffe Center.
Right.
So they need a lot of help over there.
Haunted office. Popcorn, pictures, and candy. A free event at 7110 Vinoy in Garden City on Friday, October 20th.
Garden City Family Dentistry. Okay. From what is that? 5 to 7 p.m. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's all I got.
Not bad.
Yeah. So I see you had a guest speaker today from Wayne County, and they're still desperately needing drivers for Meals on Wheels too, right?
Yeah, he was very informative, and it was a good presentation.
Good. All right. Well, we're always looking for guests, Mike, to come on the show. So if anyone's interested, somebody might be interested, we'd love to hear from you. Just email us once again at gccommunitychat@gmail.com or message us on Facebook. Doesn't matter what community you live in. We want to hear from you. We are doing the shows remotely, so and not for much longer, maybe a couple more weeks, and then we're going to open up the studio again. So you can do the shows from the comfort of your home or office. Come on the show and share your information with us and the surrounding communities. Contact us today. We look forward to hearing from you. And Mike, with that said, I think we're ready to call this a podcast. Let's see. We want to thank our guest tonight, Fire Marshal Smith, for taking the time to do an interview with us. Once again, if you'd like to contact him, his number is 734-793-1749, or email him at johnpauls@gardencitymi.org. Also, a big thanks to my fantastic co-host, meteorologist Dr. Tom Iwinski. You have had a great weather forecast, I'll tell you that. And Mike Jones, great job as always. Any final thoughts, Mike, before we go?
No, COVID's on the rise. Get those boosters.
And I just wanted to mention, I can't remember the date, but it's this month. Garden City Hospital is doing mandatory masks again.
Oh, boy.
So if you go to Garden City Hospital, plan on masking up. So, and get that booster when it comes out. There's a new one coming out, and get your flu shot.
Yep.
Huge thank you to each and every one of you for sharing part of your time with us tonight and your support over the past 13 plus years. We really appreciate it. Don't forget this show will be available right after we sign off tonight. You can catch us later at your convenience, especially if you tuned in late by going to facebook.com/GCChat. Let your friends know and share with your friends if you can. Also catch us on our YouTube channel. Just search for Garden City Community Chat. You'll find not only this show, but all our past shows as well. Click on the live tab and you'll find them all. And please subscribe to our channel as well. We would appreciate that. And as always, at the end of all our shows, what do we do, Mike? We thank the healthcare workers,
absolutely,
police and fire, everyone on the front lines who serve and protect us every day. We can't thank you enough. Be safe, and we want you to know that you and your families are in our thoughts and prayers every day. And when you see any of these heroes, please let them know how much you appreciate them. Also, keep the Gibbons family once again and Owen in your thoughts and prayers. And also our good friend Don Nicholson and his son Edward. Prayers for Owen and Edward. Remember, the success of the community depends on the community. And please support your local businesses. And if you see something,
say something.
That's right. We need to look out for one another out there. And let's see. For all your weather information, be sure to head on over to DopplerTomsWeather.com. It's got a great user website over there. Very user-friendly. Got a lot of good information. So we hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for listening. If you would like to contact any of us here at the chat for any reason, you can email us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know how we're doing, what you'd like to see more of. We'll see you next week, September 14th, right here live on Facebook and YouTube with our guest Derek Parton from D&D Sports Chat. So have your sports questions ready. Thanks again for watching and all the comments. Have a great rest of your week. Stay cool and enjoy the night. Good night, Mike.
Good night.
Take care, bud.